Hey, overcomers. Hope you're all having an amazing day. So today's message is block out the distractions. So I'm sure you've noticed, especially being in this world, there are many distractions from the latest headlines to there may be situations, with family, or it could be at work, or it could be neighbors, or, you have children and there's certain situations that's coming up. But here's the thing. We have to try at best to stay focused on our vision and to stay focused on the things that God is calling you to. And a lot of times I find that these certain things come about to pull us away from our purpose, to pull us away from the things that we're supposed to do. Like, for example, earlier today, someone had mentioned to me something that they saw on the news. And me personally, I don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news in years. I don't literally turn on the news and sit down and watch it because I truly understand the power of words. I understand how the subconscious mind works. I also understand that there is heavy programming happening in the world. And it's designed to keep you, I just have to say it, to keep you dumbed down, to keep you asleep, to keep you in a certain state of mind so that you never truly wake up to the power within you. And we know the word says the kingdom of heaven is within you. Like whatever you desire, whatever you're believing for, you can achieve it. We have to realize that we are made in the image of God. We are God's children. We are like his children manifested on this earth. And because God spoke the world into existence and spoke things into existence, we can speak things into existence too. But too often we get caught up by the things that are showing up in this world. And we do not know how to discipline our thoughts, discipline our mind, and shut out the world so that we can create the life we desire. And we know Neville Goddard said that imagination creates reality. Like, I wanted to read a quote of his for you today. And it's from his book, Your Inner Conversations Are Creating Your World. And this is the book. And there are several lectures in this book. I love how it's written. And this is from lecture 3, How to Use Your Imagination. Now, as I told you, this message is blocking out distractions, or how to block out the distractions. The way you do that is by keep going within, keep using your imagination, keep visualizing, keep focusing, turn your attention away from the things that you don't want to create. Turn your attention away from the negative things that are happening in the world, and try at best to focus on your purpose. Focus on the things that God is calling you to do. Focus on higher things, elevated things. So I want to read this quote, and it says, how to use your imagination. And he writes, the purpose of this record is to show you how to use your imagination to achieve your every desire. Most men are totally unaware of the creative power of imagination and invariably bow before the dictates of facts and accepts life on the basis of the world without. But when you discover this creative power within yourself, you will boldly assert the supremacy of imagination and put all things in subjection to it. I love how he says about exerting the supremacy of imagination, and you will put all things in subjection to it. Meaning your imagination, that faith realm that I always talk to you about, okay? Faith is a higher dimension, okay? This world is 3D. And even though things look like they're facts and things can't change, it's very malleable. I want you to understand this world, this outer world is very malleable. And that's something they don't want you to ever wake up to. That's something I need you to understand. They don't want you to wake up to that. I truly believe once people start to wake up and more people wake up, the game is over, if you understand. Faith is a higher dimension. Faith is 5D, it's higher. And Neville Goddard talks about exerting the supremacy of imagination, putting your imagination above all things. And what that means is whatever's showing up in the outer world, whatever's showing up that's contrary to your vision, contrary to the thing that you're believing, you're going to use your imagination to counteract it. So you're probably saying like, okay, all right, Dara, nice quote, break it down. So I'm going to break it down to you in a practical way. So for example, you go to the doctor gives you a negative report. What you're going to do, you're not going to come into agreement with it. You don't even have to tell the doctor, listen, I don't believe that. You don't. In your imagination, you go within and you start visualizing yourself as healthy. Start seeing yourself in the best health ever. Start seeing that your body is functioning in its best order. Okay, let's give another example. What about financial? What if like, okay, your accounts are in the negative, or, like you're in financial lack and distress and like all kinds of things are happening money-wise that are negative. You're going to start speaking wealth. You're going to start visualizing that you have more than enough. I want you to start to speak abundance. Start saying, I always have more than enough. The money that I spend, whatever I spend, it always comes back to me multiplied. I always have more than enough. Every dollar I spend comes back to me multiplied. All of my bills are paid on time. I am debt free. Whatever you desire that matches that situation, start to speak over it. You can even speak faith and visualize and use your imagination to help out others. And Neville Goddard talks about that. And I love that because it's like, I'm big on that. Like, sometimes people will come to you and share a situation and say they're going through something that's painful, and they themselves may not see their way out. But you can use your faith and imagination to tap in and start to believe for their highest good. If it's like a healing that they need, start visualizing that they're healing. If it's financial, if it's like a relationship issue, whatever, because we know being in this world and living this life, it comes with so many challenges at times. It comes with so many circumstances. But I'm here to encourage you that no matter what is showing up in your outer worlds, no matter what looks contrary, I want to encourage you to block out the distractions. Go within. Use your imagination. Start speaking to that situation. Start visualizing. Start believing for your best, your highest best, because you're here to live an abundant life. You're not here to live like a life that's less than. You are here to live the best life and to live out your heart's desires and to see your visions and your dreams come to pass. So I hope this encouraged you today. As I said, remember to block out the distractions and use your imagination and walk by faith, and you're going to see awesome things come to pass. Always be an overcomer. If you like this message, please share it, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of you so much. And I just continue to pray that all of you learn to walk by faith, strengthen your faith, and use your imagination to see great things happen in your life. Until next time.